Welcome, everyone. We're so glad you're here this evening. And I have what I think is going to be a really exciting presentation for all of you teachers, trainers, mentors, and authors out there. Something that I think is unique in the marketplace and that will be a tool that you will use over and over again. We've all had teachers, mentors, and trainers in our lives who have made a huge difference for each of us. I want you to think for just a moment about the teachers in your life who have truly made a difference. This could be a church teacher. This could be a school teacher, a college teacher. This could be a parent, or any one of the amazing online teachers who are out there constantly teaching new and interesting things. Every once in a while, you run across a kindred spirit, a teacher who sparks your imagination and makes you feel like, oh man, I get it. And when that happens, it's an amazing thing. Now, for those of you who are teachers, which I'm assuming it's everyone on this call tonight, you're on the other side of that. And I want you to think about all of the amazing experiences you have had with your students, or if you're just getting started with this and you know you have something to give, imagine the way you can change lives with what you do, with what you know, and with how you present. There are a lot of teachers out there on all kinds of different subjects, and you can have 30 people in a class. And some people think that teacher is the most impressive person they've ever met on the planet. And some people just totally don't get them. And that's okay. We all learn differently. And out there somewhere is that special person who has mentored us and showed us the way. We connected with them. What you want, what I want as a teacher, is to connect with our students and to do it the most effective way possible. Why do we teach? That's a question that it's really important to ask ourselves. There are a lot of good reasons to be a teacher. Because we love the subject, because we really like having an opportunity to be up front leading the way, because we like the opportunity to interact with curious minds. I want you to think for just a moment, what's why? Why do you love to teach? Now, for most of you, it's not because of the money. Quite frankly, most teachers are overworked and underpaid, especially in our school system. It's an amazing thing to have a teacher who really gets you. And it's an amazing thing to connect with a student who really has these amazing aha moments as you're teaching them and does their homework and follows through and actually gets something amazing from what you teach. I think every single teacher, every single mentor or coach gets that. And you authors that are hanging out there, don't worry, we're going to get to you in a minute. But the fact of the matter is all authors are also teachers. If you've written a book, it's because you have something to say and you want to connect with other people. And I promise you that before we get finished with this presentation, we will address that. So you might, big help wanted sign, you might want to know what kind of teachers, mentors, trainers, and authors we're looking for. Because quite frankly, there are so many different amazing topics you can teach out there. As you're looking at this slide, arts, crafts, gaming, software, marketing, health, fitness, blogging, science, math, Facebook advertising, cooking, herbs, fashion, how to DIY projects, in other words, do it yourself, alternative energy, selling things with, I don't know, Etsy, eBay, Amazon, or other sales platforms, SEO, search engine optimization, WordPress, PowerPoint, YouTube, discount travel, luxury travel, sports training, parenting, self-help, self-improvement, publishing, family projects, gardening, holistic healing, finding employment, social networking, multi-level network marketing, finances, investment, and the big bold print at the bottom, and. The point here is we are looking for anybody who is able to teach anyone anything. Pretty broad mission. But the fact of the matter is there are so many amazing things to learn out there. For me, there are not enough hours in the day. I do 3 hours of research every single day, learning my craft and learning new things. And I read constantly. That's my passion, is learning and teaching. I love to learn, I love to teach, and I love teachers. And so as a result, I had an aha moment one day. When I really realized that about myself, I realized that I wanted to create something using my expertise in internet marketing and creating yourself as an online celebrity to help the teachers out there, those amazing people who have something to say and who are so needed by the world out there. Teaching online is a little tricky. Not knowing what to teach or even how to teach as far as being a teacher is concerned. For those of us who love to teach, it's kind of an inborn thing. There are a lot of things we can learn about becoming better teachers, but the fact of the matter is people who love to teach just do. We love to teach. We love that interaction with bright minds who get what we love, okay? But the majority of teachers struggle with teaching online. You're either out there on your own lonely little website with no understanding of how to promote that, or you haven't even tried to put up a website because you really don't have the technical skill that's necessary. You don't want to sell. You want to teach, right? So you don't want to be that person who makes the sale of the person who's going to pay you to teach something, right? And so those of you who don't want to sell, what do? Because you love to teach, you give it away. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, there are a lot of great online academies like Khan Academy that teach at no cost. And we love teachers who volunteer. Matter of fact, teachers in general are pretty good volunteers most of the time. But the fact of the matter is you deserve to be paid for what you do. Maybe you just don't know where to get started, how to get started. You know you'd like to teach. You know you'd like to be paid to do that, but you haven't got a clue about what do I do? How do I put up a website, or do I put up a website, or do I teach via YouTube, or do I teach by here, there, or somewhere else? Most of you do not have a big marketing budget, and those of you who do aren't sure where to spend that money so that it gets you the best results. And so, once again, you're out there on your lonely little website, if you have one. So you try Facebook marketing, and you try, this, that, and the other thing, and the conclusion that you can't help but come to is, this just doesn't work. You don't have a website. You don't know how to get new students. You might have a bit of a following, but how do you go find people who will continue to pay you, not just for a one-time event, but over and over and over again. I have lots of material, but I don't know how to present it on the internet. Here's the deal. I love to teach. One of the things that I've been teaching for the longest time in my life is teaching people how to market online. I started out on the internet back in 1996. Back in those days, 90% of the businesses we contacted to try and get them to buy a website from us didn't even own a computer. Email? What's that? Website? Why would I want one? So even in order to sell a website, I had to stop and educate every single person that I talked to. That's probably about half the job of a salesperson, by the way, is just if it's not something they already know about, you have to educate them and teach them why what you have is worth having. Okay, so we went out there and we sold websites. And I got pretty good at putting up websites. Over time, I got good enough that even though I didn't have any certification, and back there pretty much nobody had any certification in how to build a website, I got hired on by a local college, a technical college, and I taught web design for that college along with a lot of other softwares that I knew how to do. And so eventually I was hired to teach in the Robert Allen Enlightened Millionaires course. I was their marketing instructor along with another man by the name of Darren Falter, who was the one that hired me on to do that. And I did that for 2 or 3 years. After that, I started my own online coaching program. And for several years, I helped people create themselves as celebrities online. And from that sprung another business, a business podcasting. Well, podcasters pretty much are online teachers. They have something to say that other people want to listen to. Okay? So I dealt with teachers, coaches, mentors, and gurus who wanted to get their stuff out there. We were #1 in Google for 8 years without a Google slap. And for those of you who don't know what that is, don't worry about it. We'll talk about that another time. But the point is the search engines loved us. And many of those people went on to become celebrities in their niche. It launched them in their career. Okay, so that's why I think that maybe you might want to listen to what I have to say. Just imagine if we could erase all of those problems that we just showed you. What if we did the techie part for you and there was no selling involved, ever? Okay? What if it was a step-by-step easy process that anyone can learn? I mean, your teachers, right? And those of you who feel a little technically challenged, you can do this because it really is as easy as I say. It's affordable for any budget, but big enough on results that I could charge hundreds of dollars to have you be a part of this. Now, before you hang up on this call, it's not going to be hundreds of dollars, I promise. But it's worth more than that. And if you ask my friend, Kathy Hadley, one of our Facebook internet gurus, she'll tell you that what I'm giving you is more valuable than any of you could actually afford if I were to put it up there for you at the price that it's worth. There's no website required, but if you already have a website, it's easy to promote on your existing site. This unique program helps you get new students easily on a platform that is so easy to use. And that platform uses all types of media formats. And it is viewable on every connected device. whether that's a cell phone or a tablet, a desktop or a laptop. It doesn't matter. If it's connected to the internet and it can get any kind of mobile viewing capability, it can see it. And every single kind of teaching that you could possibly do. I'm talking about, it doesn't matter whether it's video or audio or a PDF or PowerPoint presentations or you name it. If there's something that you want to include in your courses in any format, you can do that as a resource to your students. Does that make it sound a little better, a little easier? Tools are important. Everything that you do requires certain tools. The tools that we will provide you with, starting with tutorials and webinars to teach you every single thing you need to do in order to make this happen. Now remember, if you're a teacher, you probably already have a lot of materials. You'll be able to repurpose all of those materials. And we're going to show you how to take what you already have and create brilliant, engaging courses with it. There will be a continual in-service training that will go on in the exclusive membership area for the school, okay? There's also an exclusive mastermind group, and the purpose of that group is to help each of us help each other. So if you want somebody to review one of your courses before you put it out so you can get some testimonials, you can put it up in the mastermind group. If you want someone to critique your sales page, you can put it up in the mastermind group before anybody else sees it so that you can get it completely tweaked by some people who really know their stuff. Remember, a lot of the teachers and trainers we're going to have are going to be people who actually teach marketing online. For those of you who do not have a blog or a website yet, we will, as part of your membership, give you free hosting for that blog so that you can get your own domain name and have free hosting for as long as you're with the program. There's also going to be a private members forum inside the membership area where we can discuss technical issues, all kinds of things that, housekeeping stuff that needs to be taken care of so that you get the complete support that you need. If you're having trouble with something, you can put that up in the members forum and our support team will get with you. The deal is within 24 hours, unless it's Sunday. Okay, so if that 24 hours lands on a Sunday and you put it up on Saturday evening, it'll probably be Monday before you get your answer. But other than that, within 24 hours, you will get an answer. We are providing a teaching platform like nothing you've ever seen before. This teaching platform is brilliant. I've been looking for something like that, trying to figure out how I could create something like that for many years. And I have been able to include a teaching platform in this program that allows you to have everything you need to create a course from start to finish, along with all the training that you need to make it happen. You also get the ultimate marketing machine. This is a machine that uses cooperative marketing to create massive traffic to our website and to your websites as we help each other. This is a seriously team project. Every single teacher who comes into this program becomes a partner with us. And we will show you how to leverage one another in ways that are just so nice and so non-threatening and so non-salesy that you'll go, why didn't somebody come up with this before? In addition to that, we will be purchasing traffic from places like Facebook and LinkedIn, and there's probably about 50 different places that this traffic is going to come from, not counting Google, okay, or any of the other search engines. And a specific YouTube channel just for interviews. Okay, so let me tell you about the interviews. The interviews are so cool. When you first come into the program, we're going to do an interview with you, introducing you to the students, your very own interview, and it's going to go on your profile that the students will be able to locate and not only see your interview, but choose from the courses that you have available. So all of the courses that you do will be listed, and those links will take them directly to a sales page where they can sign up for your course. Once they're in the course, they'll be able to take the classes the way you set it up. If you set it up that you're only going to let them get one class a week because you want them to do homework in the middle, you can set it up that way. Or you can set it up for those people who just gobble down the information. You can set it up to where they can take it all in one marathon of a day. Your choice. In addition to your initial interview, you are going to have the opportunity to be interviewed every time you put up a new course. And that interview will go up on your sales page. So it's somebody else tooting your horn for you. So once again, no sales, folks. You just go in there, kick back, answer some questions. We put the video together for you. You stick the video up in your sales page. Easy instructions, I promise. And boom, you're done. Very, very, very simple. Those are the tools that we will give you for your membership. This gives you the opportunity to truly extend your reach in ways that you may not have thought about before. Let's talk a little bit about what you can do with this and how you can use this. I want to throw out another thing for our author friends. Okay, author friends, you've been waiting all this time. I'm hoping that you're really, really glad that you didn't hang up, because I am going to tell you that as authors you are teachers, and as authors you need to have ways to promote your book. When you write a book, you automatically are viewed as an expert in your field. Whether that's self-help or whatever it is that you wrote your book about, you want to help people. What if you could do this in two directions? What if you could add a bonus for every book you sold, that they got a coupon for a free class from you? And what if that free class led them in to a full course? How cool would that be for the people who read your book to be able to actually take a video course from you to help them apply what they're learning in the book? Part 2, what if every person who took your class was offered the bonus of being able to get a hold of your book at some kind of a discount, or to be able to buy your book with whatever kind of bonus that you want to give, that maybe is a cheat sheet for the class or something, okay? You can use your book to promote your courses and your course to promote your books. Just saying, this is a way to extend your reach. Teachers, trainers, coaches, this is a way to extend your reach. Now here's what you should know. You can set any price you want to ask for your class. You can give out coupons to people for discounts so that you can run your own sale. Okay, for Christmas, I'm giving 30% off on my photography class. You should give this to all of your photography friends for Christmas. Or, hey, you took this class. Everybody who took this class can take this coupon code and take the next class at 25% off. Or, hey, Mr. Reporter, Mr. Show Host, Mr. Person who could potentially promote me, here is a coupon to go into my class for free and review the class for your viewers, listeners, or readers. Begin to see what I'm saying? How this becomes a marketing machine for you? And it's not just one course. You can create multiple courses, each one leading to the next, each one getting slightly more expensive. That's called the sales funnel. Okay? Now, Kathy Hadley is an expert on sales funnels. And any of you who don't know about her, drop me a private message on Facebook, and I would be more than happy to connect you with her. She is amazing. And talk about a teacher who knows her stuff and a coach and mentor par excellence. I can't say enough about her. Okay. So you're saying, okay, Bonnie, so how much is it going to cost me? Okay, so to review, you teach, you make money, we do the rest. Here's what it's going to cost you. Okay, so like I said, it could have been hundreds of dollars. Haven't thought about it. And someone recommended to me $200 a month. It was easily worth that much. And someone else said, well, Bonnie, maybe like $99, $95. But you know what? I've been where you are. You're just getting started. If you don't have a marketing budget, I can guarantee that you don't have a budget for much of anything else. But when was the last time you went out to a movie? If you went to a movie and bought popcorn, that's going to run you somewhere in the neighborhood of $20 to $30, depending on whether you went to a matinee or not, and whether you bought the small or large popcorn. And so that's just for one person, all right? So is starting a business worth more than that? What if I told you that you could do all of this for $15 a month? You can't even buy a couple of lattes a month for that, all right? I guess maybe, I don't know, I've never bought a latte before. They're what, $5 or something? Or you know, Happy Meal. The point is $15 a month, and you get all of that. The $15 a month covers our costs for doing business. In addition, we take 15% of every student who joins your class. Now, before you start thinking, well, if I take 15% off my price, no, that's not how it works. You add 15% to the cost of your course, whatever it is. That way, it doesn't cost you anything. It literally will end up costing you only the $15 a month to do this. And we do all the marketing. We do the selling. We're going to teach you a marketing process that is beyond belief, involving something called cooperative marketing. And when you see how easy this is, and you see the results that we are going to get, some light bulbs should start going off. You're going to get complete teaching and training on not only how to use this program, but how to use this program to promote you, to brand you. And we will teach you things like how do you set up a WordPress site, and how do you do a blog, And we will show you where to find the resources and the tools you need to be hilariously successful online no matter what you're selling. I've never given anything away that I've done this inexpensively before. But the purpose here is to support you as a teacher, trainer, and coach so you can get what you do out to the people who need it. That's the purpose. That's the desire I have. I make money when you make money, and I intend to make lots of money because I intend to help you make lots of money for what you do so brilliantly. I love to learn. I love to teach. I love teachers. Oh, and one other little bonus. Part of our cooperative marketing program is that every teacher has the opportunity to take the courses of any other teacher at no cost. Now, before you get all excited about somebody taking your class for free, or unexcited as the case may be, let me say this. The purpose of that is so that the other teachers, having gotten a sneak peek of your course, can then go out and give true, engaging, excited testimonials about what you do, because having people who are credible people give you a testimonial that is glowing and excited about what you do oftentimes makes the difference between someone taking your course and paying you for it and someone not taking your course and paying for it. So the decision is a simple one. You're either going to say, no, Bonnie, I think I've got this covered. Thank you very much. Oh, wait a minute. You think you've got this covered? Okay, so let's say that you already have a website where you're selling your classes. You can also sell your classes on FAIntroductionWebinar.com, get the power of our marketing system behind you, and use that to promote your website and bring your website up in the search engines and bring even more traffic to your website where you sell your stuff. Okay? But even if then you still say no thank you, we still love you. You go forth and you teach people and you do things. You coach people. You mentor people. Make the world a better place. But for those of you who are really interested in this, please go to footstepsacademy.com/teachers wanted. That's teachers-wanted. footstepsacademy.com/teachers- or as some people say, a dash, wanted, teachers wanted. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this. I know you have plenty of things to do with your time that you could have chosen to do instead of watching this webinar. I appreciate you. I appreciate the fact that you are taking action that might make a difference for you and for all those people you may touch over the years that you are a Footsteps Academy teacher. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.